guys. Hopefully your day is going just as like amazing. Hopefully you guys are having a awesome day. I personally have not had a great day at all. It's nothing bad with me or anything. It's the environment that I have gone. If that makes sense. I go to a school where if something big happens, it gets spread. This is something I want to put on my channel because I want to remember this. Because I don't want to. This is somebody I used to know. This is somebody I. Back in elementary school, we went to this huge campsite and we just messed around about who was going to get this top bunk. This very bunk bed that's in the far back corner. And that dude is no longer here. He's no longer with us now. I never knew this guy on a personal level, but it's affected a lot of other people to where there's been a fight in school today. This is like a day later. The dude that I'm talking about his passing was yesterday. By the time I'm making the video, but I know a lot of people's like, "Where's the pixel gun? Where's the pixel gun?" You know, that I will go live sometime tomorrow. I don't really know. Hopefully this video will actually clear things up and kind of give you guys an idea of why I'm like this right now. Um, I will get down to the bottom of Pixel Gun 3D tomorrow. I will, and I promise you guys, no excuses this time. This today was just, it's been bad vibes all day today. A lot of people were upset, and I've heard a lot of stuff that I did not want to hear, but you know, suicide. It's something that's not an answer. Now, I don't know why he did it, and to be honest, I'm glad I don't know why, because whatever happened to him, I guess must have been so hard for him that he just had to end his own life. But even though I don't know him on a personal level, and I never really necessarily got to know him on a personal level, he meant so much to so many other people. They miss him very much already. They miss him so much, and just, you never know who could be that next person to do it. It could be your best friend. It could be someone very close to you. You don't know. And right before it happens, it's already too late, you know. And sometimes you can sit there and constantly mope and constantly be upset and say, now I just don't want to be friends with anybody. Because I have a friend who's been like that all day today. And he's very sad of the passing of the friend of him that he's known since fourth grade. And I known him, I mean, I didn't know him on, like I said, I didn't know him on a personal level, but I've known him since I was in elementary. I'm not going to say any names, but it is kind of upsetting to know that even though I didn't know him, I felt like I sit here and I'm curious of just why. Maybe if I was even talking to him around the time, maybe someone could have talked him out of it. And I don't know. But just don't take everything for granted. You never know what that next person can do. Even though that your friend over here is upset, you know, just don't always be respectful, you know. Don't always be bullying. Don't always be doing none of that stuff, you know, because that just spreads even worse drama and it just leads to tragedies. I'm not saying he ever got bullied. He never did. Just whatever he did or whatever he was going through at that point in time, I hope it doesn't happen to anybody. I don't know exactly why he did it. I just know that even though I didn't know him, I will not forget it. You know, I will not forget this day that one of the dudes that used to be very close with is no longer with us. Like I said, I was pretty good friends with him back in elementary school, and after after elementary school, we just kind of grew apart and just never really talked. But I never had a problem with him, but he seemed cool. It's just, it hurts me more to see my friends upset about this, and it hasn't affected me as bad, but it concerns me, and I'm like, oh. But it hurts me more to see my friends even hurting even worse, because they knew him a lot better than I did. Um, the friends I'm talking about, they grew strong bonds with the person that I'm talking about, and it's crazy. Just in the flash of an eye, one of your best friends can instantly just can't handle life anymore, and they give up. And I don't want to sit here and make a speech like, oh man, you just can't you can't give up, because people eventually just does, and they just says, I just don't want to handle it anymore. Even though suicide is not an answer, it's not, and I hate how people are going through that type of stuff, and it hurts me to sit here and talk about something like this, and there could be somebody doing it right now, and we just don't know, you know. But the point of what I'm making about this video is that if somebody ends up going through what's going on with me right now, and they're just like, I just don't want to talk to anybody, well, the person who has passed does not want that person to sit there and mope around all day and not constantly feel sorry for himself, and not just sit there. He's gonna want you to make he or she's gonna want you to make life to the fullest. Just because they ended it a little short does not mean you gotta end yours. And that can go either way. It can go either path. There's two other ways you could end it in life. There's actually end the life of yours, or end it where you don't talk to nobody, you block everybody from you, you don't want to speak to nobody, and that's not, even though that person is past, they're not going to sit there and want you to block everybody out. Yes, what they did was a tragic. Yes, you are probably going to cry about it, and that's fine. There is nothing to be ashamed about that. It's the idea of making it worse for you because you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to make time for nobody anymore because that one person is gone. And that's what I don't want people to do. Yes, it's okay to feel upset. It's okay to feel a little depressed, I guess, but it's not something that you want to keep enclosed and want to keep denying and saying that I just don't want to talk to anybody anymore because that one person is not here. That one person may have had that big of an impact, but they're going to want you to make the life to the fullest. You want to live every moment like it's your last day, I guess. That's why I know this one chick who actually smiles every single day because she says, or I've asked her once or twice, I'm like, why are you so happy? And she's like, because you never know what happens. You never know if you're going to die tomorrow, 2 years. You may never die. I'm just kidding though, but I know this chick and she's happy every single day. I mean, there is moments, when she's upset, obviously, but most of her time she's positive. She always has a smile on her face, and that's just how it works for her. For my friends who have or are watching this video, I love you guys very much, and hopefully you guys are taking that, the death better, and hopefully you guys will have a clear mind by tomorrow or have something, just kind of keep your motivation going. Don't let this one death completely ruin your life, and constantly block everybody away from you, and don't be constantly upset. Because the person who has passed does not want you to sit there and be upset all the time. He's going to want you to live your life. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. And yeah, guys, later.